Hey, we're live again. And that's why I'm playing this song here, because I can't help it but play it, because George Michael has always been one of my favorite artists. Just a quick note, really. He's one of my favorite artists. He's been one of my favorites since I was 15. But I think what I admire in him is the fact that he was brave enough to come out to the world. Wow. But still, I don't care what he is, he's a damn good artist. And I really believe that this song was about him coming out, to be honest with you, now that I look at the lyrics. And I read them. I actually read the lyrics. Can you believe it? I can read. Thanks to the rock and roll TV. Oh, yeah. He's talking about make himself happy. Deep inside of me, I got to be. See that? I'm going to stop it there for a second. What he's talking about there is someone else he's got to be. That was what he was talking about. I just got it. And that's a shame because that song has been out, 18 years? About that, I think. 18 years. And I'm just now getting the lyrics. Oh well. Oh. Guess better late than never, huh? Sometimes the clothes do not make the man. To do now is take these lines and make them true somehow. That I don't belong to you. Don't belong to me, yeah, yeah. Let you down, I give you up. So one good thing that I forgot. Don't give me up. Really love to stick around. Oh yeah. Fun boy. Buddy and me. What a kick, just Buddy and me. What a kick, just a Buddy and me. Every big shot band on the run, boy. And we were living in a fantasy. See, it's those lyrics that, like I said, once I read them, it put the pieces together in my mind that that's what he was talking about. But I'm wondering, between you and me, between me and my fellow YouTubers, if he was talking about his bandmate, the guy Andy something or other, I don't know his last name, but the other guy that was in the band with him, I wonder if that's who he was referring to. What a kick, just my buddy and me. I wonder if they were lovers. It wouldn't surprise me. I think they might have been. I don't know. Of course, I'm just speculating here, folks. It's no big deal, but it's like I said before, it's just the idea that I was looking at some stuff on Yahoo earlier about gay couples, and it's like, holy shit. I didn't even realize that that guy who, let's see, he was the little boy in Clara's Heart. I think his name is Patrick something. I can't remember, Sean Patrick. Anyway, that I didn't realize he was gay. I had no idea. Goes to show you, huh? When you don't pay attention to TV. I really don't watch that much TV anyway. But still, that was kind of interesting to learn that. But like I said, the main thing about this for me is really a realization. Just looking at, listening, actually paying attention to stuff that I hadn't paid attention to in years. You know, and it's amazing when you have enough time, and I know that a lot of y'all don't have a lot of time these days, but, you know, if you actually have the time, can find the time to sit back and look very closely at these things, the truth is right there in front of you, you know, and I guess either I've neglected it or I just didn't pay close enough attention to the truth for a long time. I don't know. I'm not sure which. But it was kind of a revelation. It was really a revelation for me to find out that information. I mean, we all knew that, you know, Lance Bass was gay. That's a giveaway, you know. Ian McKellen, hey, look, I don't care. That guy is a damn good actor. I don't care what anybody says, you know, gay, straight, or whatever. I mean, the guy plays, you know, the wizard in all the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and I think from what I understand he's going to make his appearance in The Hobbit too coming up. Damn good actor. Damn good actor. And I still see him as a strong Magneto, you know, in X-Men. You know, just a good actor. Just a good actor. I mean, you have to look at the contributions to the arts by these people, and not, you know, judge them for what their personal life or their personal preferences are. It's all about what they contribute to the world. I mean, these guys, they're laughing all the way to the fucking bank. And what am I doing? I'm sitting at home making videos. That's exciting. Yeah. Considering the fact that that's what I really wanted to do. Is, like I said, I like to act. I've been in a couple of different, well, a bunch of different things, really, just as extras and bit parts and stuff like that, but nothing major. I'm working on I'm trying, folks. With any luck, maybe I might luck out and get discovered off of YouTube. Who knows, huh? Who knows? But anyway, that was basically what I wanted to say, and I'm going to wrap it up now, because there's no sense in making a 10-minute video on this. But thanks for listening. Hopefully you'll get some information out of that. Oh, another thing, I'm going to say one thing before I go. Yes, it is true. The rumors of Johnny Gill and Eddie Murphy is true. It is true. Okay, Johnny Gill has been living with Eddie Murphy for a long time. So, you know, it's like I said before, Eddie needs to just come on out and get it over with. And that's all there is to it. I mean, he doesn't have to, but people know the truth anyway. So, you know, he needs to quit bullshitting himself and be honest, and, you know, just come on out. It's not going to hurt his career. You know, I really don't think so. Besides, you know, he's made a couple of stink bombs. You know, he's still getting paid, though, so it really don't matter if they're any good or not. Who cares? As long as he's getting a nice, hot, big check, I'll take it. I'll take it gladly. It really doesn't matter whether they make it at the box office or not. All that matters is that he's still doing movies and he's still getting paid. Now, after that, he goes home and he's got a relationship with Johnny. That's cool. I still miss New Edition. I think they're one of the best bands that ever was. I think they're reuniting for a tour, if I'm not mistaken. If anybody has any information on that, let me know, because that's what I heard. I could be wrong, but anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up. That's enough. Enough. All right. Well, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll talk to you later. Thanks.